Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. Today's video is going to be something I have wanted to film forever. If you remember, about a year ago I did a couple of videos using Essence products, and at that point I picked up all three of the Essence Lash Princess mascaras, and I just never got around to film a video comparing all three of them. So today is the day. I normally only film on the weekends. Today is a Wednesday. I just wanted to sit down and finally film this video because I've been planning it for so long. I have used all three of these mascaras plenty of times already. I know which one my favorite is out of the three. I know exactly how they work and I know exactly what the difference is between the three of them, but like I said, I just never got around to film this video because there was always something else to film. You guys probably noticed that I love filming dupe comparison videos. I do loads of those. Back in the days, I used to film a lot of lipstick and lip liner swatch videos as well, but I quite honestly don't have the funds to film something like that right now because those videos can be really expensive. However, I noticed that my mascara review videos are doing quite well, so I know that people are interested in mascara comparisons, and well, I'm not the first person to do this, but I just wanted to do it anyway because these three little mascaras are really affordable and really awesome. One of them is actually my all-time favorite mascara, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna keep repurchasing it until the day I die because that's how much I love it. So before further ado, I want to jump right into comparing them. Obviously, as you can see, I don't wear any mascara, any eyeliner. I am not going to wear any eyeliner because I don't want it to disturb the way the mascara itself looks. And I'm just wearing an overall very minimal makeup because I don't want to take the spotlight away from the mascara itself. Now, obviously, I will have to remove the eye area and reapply it before we put on the next mascara. So we're gonna go one by one with these three mascaras, and when we're done with them, I'm gonna show you a short clip with all three of them so you can see them side by side. And we're going to go from my least favorite and least used mascara to my most favorite, most used mascara. So we will be starting with the Lash Princess Volume Mascara. According to Essence, this is a jet black and clump-free mascara. By the way, that applies to all three of them. It contains 12 ml of product and it retails for about, I would say, £2.50 to £3.50 depending on where you purchase it. And like I said, this one is the volume version, so it claims to give you beautiful volume without weighing down the lashes. And as you can see, it has a very interesting cobra head shaped applicator, and they claim that this will separate, volumize and define your lashes. As you guys can see, I zoomed you in as much as I can for the application itself, so let's just get started. So volume mascara will always focus most of the product near your roots, whilst a lengthening mascara will kind of spread it out and it will make sure that it thickens the ends of your lashes as well. So I feel like a volumizing mascara will always look more natural than a lengthening one. So that's one layer so far. I'm gonna go and do the first layer on the other eye as well. Now, the reason I started my list with this mascara is not because I don't like it. I still use it and I still think that it's a really good mascara for this price point. However, I just feel like the other two, especially my number one, and I think most people's number one out of the three, it just really is something else. That mascara does something that really few mascara can do. So whilst I have no problem with this mascara, it's just not as good as that other one. I'm gonna go on and add just a little bit more. I don't want to apply too much because I definitely think that with mascara sometimes less is more, and if you overdo it, it can look really bad. But I wanna add a little bit more because number one, that's what I would normally do anyway, and number two, I want to show you guys the full effect of the mascara. Now I'm gonna add a bit on the bottom lash line. I think the shape of the mascara is very convenient. It helps a lot to make sure that you don't smudge the mascara all over the face. I don't normally like big mascara wands such as the Too Faced Better Than Sex because they can get really messy. I prefer a cleaner application with shorter bristles. So this is how this mascara looks like. I definitely think that it volumized. It is not clumpy, even though I had this mascara for about a year at this point. So I'm very happy with the performance. Like I said, this is just a good mascara for me. It's just not the one I keep reaching for every time I want my lashes to look amazing. So there's nothing wrong with this one. It's just not as flattering in my opinion as the other two, but it's still a really good mascara. So now on to the next one. Number 2 on my list is the Sculpted Volume Mascara. So this one still gives you volume, but the shape of the head is slightly different. So whilst it is still a curved head, just like the cobra shaped one, but a slightly different shape. So this one still claims to give you volume. It's jet black, just like the other one, clump free. Also, they're all gluten, paraben and cruelty free. I forgot to mention that before. I honestly think that it's the exact same formula in the 3 mascaras. It's only a different mascara wand you get with the 3 of them. So like I said, this one and the previous one are both volume mascaras. The main difference between this one and the previous one is that this one still has a curved but a very evenly shaped head. So it's gonna evenly distribute the mascara on your lashes, whilst the previous one really focused it on your roots. I think this one is very similar to the Benefit Roller Lash. As you can see, the main difference is that the Roller Lash wand has rubber bristles and the head itself is slightly smaller. But the result itself is very similar. Let me know in the comments down below if you would like to see a video comparing this Lash Princess mascara to the Roller Lash mascara, because I think it would be interesting because they are super similar, but the Essence one is a hell of a lot cheaper. Okay, so as you guys can see, I zoomed you in again. We're gonna get started applying the second mascara. So as you guys can see, this one still gives it a lot of volume, but I feel like it also makes it longer. So this applicator definitely distributes the mascara more evenly on the lashes. You can definitely see that I have a lot more mascara layered on the ends of the lashes. I'm gonna go and apply a little bit more. And I'm gonna add some on my bottom lashes as well. So as you can see, this mascara is a lot more dramatic than the previous one. It gives length, not just volume, and I definitely prefer this one on my bottom lashes over the previous one. My only issue with this is that this is definitely the clumpiest out of the 3. I wouldn't call it a clumpy mascara. I think it's still somewhat separates the lashes, but it doesn't do as good of a job as the other two. However, I still use this one more than I use the previous one, simply because this does a lot more than the previous one does. And when I use mascara, I normally want it to give me a lot of volume and length. Normally the more dramatic the mascara, the more I love it. And yeah, this one just does more than the pink one does, so I prefer this one because of that. But now, without further ado, let's jump into number one. Number one is obviously the False Lash Effect version of Lash Princess. This is a huge cult favorite for a very good reason. When I first got this mascara and I tried it out, I couldn't believe how good it was, and it instantly knocked out of the park all of my high-end mascaras. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I actually have two more mascaras in my collection that I really love, and they are both very similar to this. I will show you the brush heads of all three of them together in a second. I must say that whilst the effect is very similar, this outperforms those two, and this is also a lot more cheap than those two. This is the brush head of the Lash Princess False Lash Effect, and this is Tarte Light Camera Lashes right next to it. As you can see, Light Camera Lashes is slightly less cone shaped, and this little one next to them is Lancome Hypnose Doll Eyes. As you can see, that one is slightly more cone shaped than Lash Princess. So the effect you get from those two mascaras is very similar to what you get from Lash Princess. However, they are very far from the £3 price point Lash Princess has. The amount of product you get is also very different. In all three of these Lash Princess mascaras you get 12 ml of product, whilst in Light Camera Lashes you get 7 ml, and in the Lancome Doll Eyes mascara you get 6.5 ml, so just a little bit more than half of what you get in the Essence one. This mascara claims to give you volume, and it also claims to evenly coat the lashes, just like the previous one. So basically we went from the curvy, not evenly coating one to the curvy, evenly coating one, and now we arrived to the not curvy, evenly coating one, and this one is definitely my favorite out of the three. And once I show you, I think you will definitely agree with me. So I zoomed you guys in, and without further ado, I'm gonna jump right into applying it now. I absolutely love how long but not clumpy this makes my lashes look. I also love how clean the application is, because the bristles on this are so short that you can really precisely apply the mascara and you are not gonna have a messy application. Just gonna add a bit more. And now I'm gonna add some to my bottom lashes. I think I preferred the previous mascara on the bottom lashes just because this one is a straight head. It's slightly messier on the bottom lashes. However, on my top lashes, I just think it does such a good job in volumizing and lengthening my lashes, and honestly no other mascara does this. Not the Tarte one, not the Lancome one, definitely no any other mascara I have ever tried. For me personally, this is the #1 mascara. I'm yet to find a mascara that impresses me more than this one. I will very soon pick up some Charlotte Tilbury and Pat McGrath mascaras, and I will be very interested to see how those ones compare to my favorite Essence mascaras. I have tried quite a few mascara in the past, but I haven't seen anything that impressed me more than this Lash Princess False Lash Effect mascara does. And now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna insert the footage of all three of them so you can see them side by side and you can decide for yourself which one you prefer the most. Obviously, as I said, I prefer the green one the most and the pink one the least, but I feel like it really depends on your personal preferences, your eye shape, the type of lashes you have. Some of us have a lot of very thin lashes, some of us have very short lashes, so obviously these mascaras will perform very different on your eyes, but if you have lashes similar to mine, I think you will agree with me. As I said before, a lot of people seem to prefer the green one, so you're the most likely to be impressed by that, but honestly, all three of them are really good for £3 especially. I think they are amazing. That's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because I would love to have you here. I also have a Facebook page and a Patreon page, so definitely go and check out those as well. Until next time, take care of yourself. I will see you very soon.